Ooh. And then I saw that Johnny Cage got a...
I guess we're starting news right off the bat. We're
it's not
recording.
Even that, though. It's just, I thought...
That's
like,
nice.
I guess so. Johnny Cage got a reviewed trailer, and his combat looks almost completely different from what he's used to. From what I'm used to from him. It's more kicks and in his, like, different styles.
So are we excited for Mortal Kombat 11? Is that to say that, or y'all?
I am, but not...
I've never been too big on it.
I'm not a Mortal Kombat fan.
Yeah.
You know what?
Like, I really like NetherRealm Studios. I'm a big Injustice fan. Mortal Kombat does handle different a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
But, like, I've been playing them since the first one.
I feel like I've tried to get into Mortal Kombat, bro. It's weird for me to have a block button. I didn't grow up just playing fighting games. I didn't grow up like that. And then
I never use it.
Back, dude.
Yeah, press back. Exactly. That was already really weird for me. And then like the whole Mortal Kombat was kind of I don't like their notation, like the down arrow, left, right. Yeah. That's the thing I appreciated about Injustice is that they gave you the option to kind of do Street Fighter notation, where you did the quarter circle and half circles and stuff. Because that's why otherwise I wouldn't have picked up Injustice because of that. But that was another like barrier for me getting into Mortal Kombat. It was stiff also, but I mean they probably improved on that. It's coming out
not much.
No.
Oh
damn,
still pretty stiff.
And so that's kind of my thing with like Mortal Kombat. But I've tried like I think 10, the latest one. Yes. I tried to get into it. I just couldn't.
Yeah, no.
But I'd love to. The new one looks stupid cool. I can't even front. That new one looks stupid cool. I was like, fuck, like too bad, man.
All right. I guess we're here.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
I'll put the song probably right there.
Will you?
So
So
do the intros.
Hey guys, welcome back. You're here with Channel 3 Pod. As always, I'm Josh.
I'm Bailey.
I'm still Tanner.
And we have our special guest. Welcome back.
What's up, yo? JMAC The Dragon in the building. Glad to be back as always, my friends.
We missed you.
It was funny. Jordan had texted me, was a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Like, hey man, sorry I couldn't make it. And I was like, no worries. Don't have to apologize about it. He was like, well, I texted Tanner after, but he didn't reply. I didn't want him to be mad. I was like, nah, Tanner just sucks at replying.
Yeah, I really do.
Yeah, because I was like, I don't be trying to ruin no friendships, because some people feel like, it's like, because obviously I'm not trying to hoe you. I've been here, you know. I don't know. People in the past, people take shit weird. So
yeah, no.
You weren't there for that epispt, bro. We're not
fuck nigga.
It's done.
And it's just like, dog.
Show up for the next one. Get out.
Don't come anymore. It's like, man.
No, he thought we were fighting when I texted him that night.
That was funny.
Yeah, that shit was mega ironic. when I got back and I was talking to Brianna, and I was like, what you want to do? And she's like, well, let's get on Jump Force or whatever. I'm gonna take a shower. So of course I'm anxious, like I'm gonna just play right now. Yeah. And when he texts me, I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, you see, was like, my homie from the podcast texted me, and she was like, wow, and I'm like, I don't know if he's joking or like
just since it's me, always assume I'm joking.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
because I was like, I'm glad I ain't fucking like say, because I was like, I wouldn't have wanted to. If you were joking, that's cool. I don't mind that. But I was like, is he serious?
You
like,
literally replied, I don't really owe you an explanation, but
and that's why I'm like, because this is weird because we're boys. So like, I'm gonna tell you the reason. If you were anybody else, I'd be like, fuck you. But because we're cool, I'm gonna go and tell you what was going on.
Oh,
that shit wild.
Yeah.
I was like,
you're damn. You're like, Bailey's gonna do a diss track on you now. I was like, God damn it, don't tell me.
Good luck and Godspeed.
Yeah, you said that. I was like, fuck. Now I gotta do it, I guess.
So how's that coming? Can we hear the first couple bars? I want to know.
Yeah, I want to hear it too.
I'm not even gonna do
I
shit
hear
off
it,
the
man.
top of my head.
Do it, man.
It's so bad.
I feel like you got it, Bailey. I feel like I didn't get to hear that cat diss track. Speaking of that,
I'll show you that. That's all just joke shit.
We might premiere that. I don't know.
That shit would be live. Oh, and that reminds me. I know you said that. I have to send you. I wanted to ask because I know you said about using my songs, but like they're in. I'm sure y'all familiar with WAV files.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so can you do that? Can you use that, or do you need MP3?
it'd be easier with MP3, but it wouldn't be too hard to actually convert it.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Because so Bailey brought it up as far as I know, using it first with that time lapse that we had done.
Oh yeah,
that was the first time I heard about that. And then I kind of wanted to use it also for when I went out for my birthday.
Right.
I wanted to use it then, but we didn't have it then. I was like, okay, well, next time I see Jordan, and then next thing you know, you showed up at the store.
Yeah, and
I was like, cool.
I've been meaning to ask that because I was like, I don't know if they can use Wave, and also the files are really big. So would I just send it to your email? And like, I mean, I guess I could just share the Google Drive thing with you.
That would be, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I'll do that.
That'll be sick.
That'd be cool. Appreciate it.
Because we're about to do, we're doing a spin-off podcast as well, which I meant to tell you about.
Yeah, he was telling me that shit's super cool. Who's on that, or who's the head of?
So far, like me and Ellie are like the permanent ones, and then these two are gonna hop in and out like season by season when they find something that interests them. But if you want in, like,
for sure. Sick. What's that about?
It's mostly like trying to prove that we can do stuff that we shouldn't be able. Like,
Tanner's gonna become a rapper. Dude.
It started with this. I'm in the car, and "Keep Your Dick Fat" comes on the radio, and I'm like, man, Cody Ko can be a rapper. I could be a rapper if Cody Ko can be a rapper.
Cody Ko.
I've never heard of him.
And so
he's just a
he's
Canadian.
A white boy from Cali.
From from
Canada.
Venice.
He's from Canada.
Oh wow.
He lives in Venice now. There's no parking there.
Yeah,
so I hear.
No parking in Venice.
Oh, just like Texas State.
So like we're gonna do like one season, we're gonna do like a rap video, and then we're talking about another season doing like making an indie game.
That's pretty cool.
Releasing that, doing someone had mentioned something earlier that sounded really. Was it you that had a really good idea earlier?
Making a horror short film.
Oh yeah, horror short film.
Cool. You were talking about like getting in shape one.
Yeah, one of those. Just kind of like each season do a thing and then like document us doing the thing. Basically,
that's pretty cool. Yeah, no, I'm really excited about it.
Yeah.
I'm definitely, and I'm glad to be. Gives me a like, and I wouldn't even if this wasn't. If this got me a lot of fans or if it didn't, I just like being able to talk with y'all about shit that I'm passionate about. Because I don't have no other medium to really like do that in, you know what I mean? So, with people that know what I'm talking about, because like I hear you and like Bailey mentioning fighting games and like the terminology and people not in it that deep, you know what I mean? Like, so it's cool to be around other, I guess, geeks, you know what I mean? So, that's just cool.
New song.
Okay, so
I'll put the song there.
God damn it.
Okay, so I mean, do we have news?
Wes just sent us some news.
Okay, let's go over that first then.
That's the only time we do news is when Wes sends us news.
Yeah.
This in from the newsroom. By that I mean a screenshot of Reddit that Wes sent us.
That's where we get all of our news.
Reddit.
Super credible.
You're not wrong. Registrations for the closed Rainway beta on the Xbox One just opened. It allows you to play all PC games on your Xbox One, which cool, but like why?
Yeah, it'd be kind of weird to transition from mouse and keyboard for some of those games. Like Dota 2 was one of them. That'd be weird to play on a controller.
Yeah, and that's the one in the screenshot. He's playing Dota, and it's like that doesn't really... But I mean, I guess you can plug a mouse and keyboard into an Xbox.
I didn't even know that shit.
You could do that, yeah.
Is that only Xbox specific, or...
PlayStation you can do it too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So then, what do you put the mouse on? Like, just on anything?
Well, I mean, you
do
plug them
like
into
wireless.
USBs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, some of them are wireless, some of them aren't. And you just regular PC setup. Some people stream through that, so...
That's insane. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it might be cool for... Like, I have some games that I do play with a controller on PC. Like Dark Souls, you play with a controller.
Yeah. I don't like to play Dark Souls on.
I feel like that shit would be hard.
Yeah, it's weird.
So like if I could do the games I own on PC through my Xbox instead of buying them again on Xbox, that'd be kind of cool. But
yeah, I mean,
like I Am Bread, I'm not gonna buy that again on my Xbox.
What is that? Steam Link.
I own one of those.
Yeah,
it's been in my closet since the day after I bought it.
Oh yeah, weren't they?
Because
I get like $20 less than that.
What we were selling them for $5 for a while.
Yeah, it was that.
And I picked one up for. I picked 3 up for $5.
What
are they?
The Steam links.
Oh, okay.
Basically, you can link it up to your TV, your Steam account, so then you can just play on your.
Damn, that's
so,
pretty cool.
I bought a controller specifically for that would work for it.
Well, the Steam controller.
And and I got it all. No, I didn't get the Steam controller. No, I got an Xbox controller for that.
Okay.
I got it all connected and working and everything, and I went to load Fallout because I was like, "This what I'm gonna try it on," and like it froze on the menu where it says "press start."
Yeah, it's kind of glitchy.
Yeah, it didn't really work.
Great. We always
maybe
used
if
it for,
I lived in
Jackbox.
yeah.
If
I lived in a place with better internet, maybe.
Move out of San Marcos.
Yeah,
It might just be a hardware thing though. Like, I don't know. Maybe the Steam Link can't really handle much.
yeah, could be that.
I
don't know because it uses your PC's hardware.
See, that's what I thought. I don't know how it works exactly.
It's like a monitor that's really far away.
Because I gave one to a buddy of mine, and we used it, and we didn't have any problems with it, to be honest.
Well, that's good. I have an extra one.
Yeah, we've had some issues with it for sure. Whenever I played on it, it was like it would do that shit, just like freeze up randomly or not let you pick any games for whatever reason. Like we used it to play Fighters too because I had that on Steam, and we tried to set it up on the big screen, and it just like kept freezing up and wouldn't let us start the game up. So that kind of sucked.
That's what I was gonna ask. Steam gets AA games. They get all the AA games, like the like console releases.
Not
Most
all
of
them.
them.
Oh, okay.
It gets a lot of them.
They're actually not getting Fallout anymore.
Really?
Which is bad because Bethesda has made their own launcher. Because now everyone's going to make their own launcher, and I'm going to have a desktop covered
Is
in.
it like Ubisoft has like Uplay?
Uplay, garbage.
Oh, right. Yeah, I heard.
Origins, garbage.
Yeah. They're all pretty bad.
I don't know.
Battle.net? No, I'm just kidding. That one's
Hey,
alright.
Battle.net's good.
It is good.
I still added Overwatch to my Steam library, though.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know it was on Steam.
It's not, but you can add outside games to Steam
like Minecraft
and
and
launch
shit,
them
too?
through that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, but then when you go to the page on it, it just says like, this is a mod. There's no content for this.
Yeah.
So, oh well, I don't know.
Steam Link, too bad.
Yeah, could have been great.
I'm
ready for the Steam Link 360.
I got some news revolving around Evo. Y'all know about the...
Yeah, man, I
The
want to
big
hear
fighting.
this. I don't know what the lineup. I didn't click the.
So, I'll have to look it up,
Sure,
like
talk
the
about the
exact
movie
lineup, but
theater.
they basically... No, they basically dropped Melee, Super Smash Brothers Melee.
Oh, I did hear about that.
For the Samurai Showdown.
Yeah.
thing. So...
I bet you Mick's pissed about
Yeah,
that.
yeah, people are pissed off because they still have Smash Ultimate, and a lot of the Melee players play Ultimate now, so like they still have something to do. But a lot of them were really pissed off, and there's this one dude in particular who has been talking shit on the Melee community, who's sponsored by Liquid. His name's Salem, and he's just like, ever since Ultimate came out, talking down on all the Melee players because they started playing Ultimate, and he was like, they're not technically a part of the community, which is ridiculous because
Why is that?
they're the ones that started
what's
it.
with that?
Like,
Yeah.
it started in Melee and then worked its way up. And then, so he's really pissed off about it, but he was on Liquid, and when he saw that Melee didn't make it to EVO, and everybody was pissed off, he just, like, tweeted some stupid shit, like, finally, or something, and everybody was pissed, and then not even, like, maybe the next morning, Team Liquid posts this thing that's like, we're parting ways with Salem. And it's like, damn, bro, you lost your sponsor over that shit. Like, that's... Ooh.
Was it worth it?
Yeah, people were just, like, cracking up over that. But, I mean, the dude's pretty good at Smash Ultimate, and he was a top player for Brawl, and I think Smash 4. But, damn, that's just dumb. Like, why would you go to those lengths just to talk down on pretty much your community?
Yeah, because
just to lose your sponsor.
It's the same community. It's all Smash, right?
Yeah.
Or is that, am I blasphemous for saying that? Or is that pretty much
it
okay?
is.
Right? Yeah, that's because it Ultimate. He doesn't like Ultimate.
He likes Ultimate. He doesn't like Melee.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't have. Melee is like the OG. I wouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have done that.
Pretty funny.
It's weird they replaced that for Samurai Showdown though, because I know that's been an IP, but like, when's the last time we got a game Samurai Showdown?
Yeah,
I don't know when's the last time we got.
games,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And like the new one it looks cool, bro, but I don't know. I would have had to been a fan, I think.
So Wes just called me right now. Say hi, Wes.
Hey guys.
That didn't come through. Try it
Yeah,
again.
turn that shit.
It's all the way up. Wes,
What?
What?
any better? No.
I don't know. I can't remember which line you are.
3.
Cool. Anyway, yeah, talk louder.
Yeah.
You can't hear me at all?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
a
can
little
hear
bit.
you. We can hear
Anyway, what's up?
Oh, I just want to say hi to the podcast. It's been a while.
Hey, we miss you.
What's good, man?
Hey, JMAC.
I recognize my voice. Where you at, man? Oh, homework, huh?
No, I got real work.
Oh, I feel you.
Real work.
I feel you. I feel that. I feel you.
He took a big boy job and moved.
Yeah.
Where to?
Nah, we can't say. I'll have to bleep it out.
Oh, right.
Now you can bleep it out.
You can totally bleep this out. I'm living in right now, but I'm working in which is like an hour north of.
Yeah, and it's quite the ways. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, man. Good luck though. Keep up that hustle. Hopefully see you back here soon, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm trying to convince them to do a podcast on like a Friday or Saturday night sometime soon.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'd be with that because I'm off on
But
weekends. So
Bailey apparently works on mornings now or something.
Yeah, Saturday and Sunday morning. I can still do a podcast if we do it relatively early, though.
Like how we did kind of today. Or
Yeah.
how we've been doing, actually.
Yeah, I like how Wes left and we kind of like got our shit together.
yikes.
We still don't have news.
That's true.
Y'all don't have news?
Well, we have yours. Thanks.
Anytime you ever send us anything, it's pretty much majority of when we have news.
It's good to know you don't listen,
Some
though.
other news, Xbox is working to make every Xbox title available on PC and also reverse to that.
Every PC on Xbox?
Well, all of their Microsoft PC titles, not like Steam PC titles.
Like Minecraft?
Well,
You said, well.
yeah. You're not wrong.
All right.
Yeah. I don't know what the Microsoft games are.
I'm gonna let y'all go now because I'm going to bed soon.
All right.
All right, man.
Bye.
Love y'all.
Love.
I don't love that. No, I'm just kidding.
And that was a message from the late and great.
if
Shout
it even
out.
shows up on there.
Yeah.
It was
probably,
there.
it probably will.
Yeah, very slightly. But I didn't mean to interrupt y'all. But
No, you're
Wes
good.
had called me, and I was like, "Let me jump in real quick before he can go to sleep."
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a little bullshit on all that stuff. I mean, he did deserve that.
Yeah, whenever Smash Ultimate first came out, he made this whole, like, twit longer about, like, how the Melee community just sucks, and, like, one of the top players for Melee, Mango, he's sponsored by Cloud9, he was, like, talking trash on him for no reason, and they had never had any beef before, and he's just, like, he's dangerous, he always gets drunk, and, like, the main thing is he said he was dangerous, and then I remember the stream the next day on Mango's stream, he was like, damn, he said I'm dangerous. I kind of like that. He's just, like, talking shit, though.
Damn.
That's funny.
So you said which one was dropped from Evo? Melee was dropped from
Melee
Evo?
was dropped from
and
Evo.
and he is Ultimate, so he was talking mess about Melee.
Yeah,
and
because
damn.
he was never a Melee player. I think he joined in Brawl, and then that's when he started to get big. But that sucks to lose your team like that, but...
Yeah, and that's
He's smart.
Melee is OG. I wouldn't have that was the first iteration, right, of the game.
Not only that, but like if you're going in barely at
Not
Brawl.
the first.
What was before that?
Wait, what?
Super
Oh,
Smash Bros.
Right?
Oh,
yeah.
64.
64.
Yeah,
The
that's true.
competitive scene didn't
That's
start
the
until
real
so
game
late.
for
Yeah.
me.
That game.
But the
That's
competitive,
the real game
the
for
competitive.
me.
Will you say the competitive scene started at Melee?
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Damn.
Like
It
that's
did.
when it got big. At
That's
least.
when everyone liked it. Was
Yeah.
Melee.
So that's what I'm saying. So like with Brawl, a lot of people didn't like it because they were so used to Melee at that point. And so like with the competitive being Melee, they weren't gonna move anything to Brawl or from Brawl besides maybe some characters.
Yeah,
That was it.
for sure.
So I don't know. I don't think he had much room to talk at that point.
I think that's pretty. Well, I guess not this year, but I didn't know that people were still playing Melee or that it was still making major
Yeah.
tournaments.
Yeah.
That shit is pretty legit. That they kept the lifeline of that going for that long.
Yeah.
It was one of
And
the.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh my bad. Yeah, it was one of like the. I don't want to say templates, but the directors knew that Melee was the best from like a player's perspective, so they went off on a lot of that stuff to like bring it over. You know.
So did Ultimate is that the one that reigns supreme now, or is it still Melee?
Ultimate,
Ultimate right now,
Yeah.
Okay.
actually. But yeah, it seems.
but
that
it's like
Melee's-
heavily influenced by Melee in a lot
Yeah,
of ways.
definitely.
That's positive. Or sounds like it. Sounds like that's positive.
What were you
Yeah,
gonna say?
it seems like Melee's kind of dying out a bit just because everybody wants to play the new game.
Yeah.
I know Leffen stopped playing Melee so much to play Ultimate more, and he was like not going to the tournaments. I don't think he did. It was at Genesis, the most recent one. he didn't play Melee, he played Ultimate only, but I think he got like top 16 for Ultimate, which is dope.
Wow. Yeah.
There's a lot of players there too.
And that seems, just from my short time, it seems like a very, very difficult game to get to competitive in place like that, to be, you know, be at the top. It seems, with it not being traditional, like fighting game, two on two or whatever, or 1v1, whatever, you know.
Yeah, especially since he like sets up a lot, like he has a lot of games under his belt right now that he's playing competitively. Or he was one of the top players for fighters for a while.
That's cold.
And I think he dropped that game though. He might go back to it. I kind of hope he goes back to it because he's really good at that game.
Yeah. Leffen, right? You said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know he played fighters.
Yeah. He's pretty good. I think he's
who do you run? I'm curious.
It was like 16.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Vegeta.
Yeah.
And I can't remember who else he played, honestly.
That was his anger in his middle. I wonder who his point was. If it's Bardock, then that's meta team 101.
Yeah, pretty much.
Jeez. That's cool.
But yeah, that's the Smash drama right now. I'm kind of interested to see if any teams will pick up Salem now. I kind of doubt it because they don't want that around them. But
only time's gonna tell. Up until we get to that point.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Anything?
I have some more news.
Go for it.
What you got?
Apex Legends is already toxic. I'm quitting.
Why?
What?
That's not surprising.
Yeah, man, it didn't take long at all. It was such a supportive community, and now it's just not.
Like what do you mean? Like toxic how?
Like on the subs, the community is pretty supportive, but also like divided. But then when you get into a game, because you don't need voice chat, a lot of people don't have it, and the only people that do are like the real tryhards or just assholes.
Yeah, I bet. It's worse than Call of Duty?
It's getting close.
Damn.
Like I dropped into 3 matches last night, and the one person I played with who had a mic, so the way you play is you're in a squad of 3 and you drop together unless someone breaks off from the like formation. So this guy solo dropped as soon as the jet started and went to just the other side of the map, and then he downed himself, and he's like, "Are you not gonna fucking help me? Like, what the shit, guys? Seriously?"
Maybe he's just joking.
And he was like, "No, he was spectating me," and he's like, "You're fucking trash, man.
Oh,
Seriously,
God.
just stop playing."
Why not just leave the match at that point?
I don't know. All I know is I had double-digit kills in my total, and he had 1,800.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
So
he plays a lot.
yeah.
So it's competitive. What are the modes? It's competitive, right? Or
It's all battle royale.
Oh, right. Okay.
It's 3-man squads right now. They're gonna do solo eventually, but like, it sucks because 2 of my 3 matches, the first one, both of my guys solo dropped in different directions, so I was solo, and then the second one, both of my guys backed out on the bus.
Damn.
So I was solo, and it's like, I went on for a while. I ended up as a solo person placing 9th in the squad rankings.
It's pretty solid.
But like, what am I supposed? I got downed, and then that's it. There's no one to back me up.
Do you? So wait, you can only respawn, or somebody can only heal you. There's no respawns in it.
There's respawns. If you go down, they can collect your dog tags basically and take you to a respawn point and bring you back. So
that's cool,
and that's really cool when you got people on your team.
Yeah, yeah. So what is that? So is that probably the thing that, because there's so many like, especially competitive shooters are like, what is the thing? Would you guys say is the top right now? Still
For
call
what?
it like, I guess the most played, because I know that between Fortnite, between Apex, between Call of Duty, but all these different like IPs that people are really playing that seem like they took the world by storm. What is it that's like the top one that everybody's like the top competitor? I guess you see what I'm trying to say. Like,
if it's out of that category of games, I mean, Fortnite just came out with the season 8 stuff, so I'm gonna say it's probably still that.
No, Apex, they beat Fortnite's record for shortest time to 10 million concurrent players.
because it seemed like that shit came out of nowhere and
Yeah,
just took
it did.
everything by storm.
And it's like, it's really fun mechanically. The shooting is really good. Which I don't like Fortnite because I don't like the shooting. It doesn't feel good to shoot in that game. So Apex is probably like the top one. Everyone kind of fell off Call of Duty pretty quick, but it's still out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that streamer Shroud is playing Call of Duty a lot still.
I still get on and play the regular multiplayer, but I don't play Blackout.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just okay.
I wanted to check out the new one just cause seeing everybody, but I don't know. I feel like I get bored after a while with Call of Duty.
I only ever played for zombies. That's like legit the only reason I ever picked up a title for that.
I hadn't played multiplayer until the last 2 titles, but like I really like the gameplay loop of that. So it's easy to go back to. So
yeah,
you can pop in for like 30 minutes, play a couple matches, and then pop out.
Yeah,
and be good. Yeah, definitely. And that's why I thought about doing it just for that side, because I do. Even though competitive fighting games, those translate better to me, the competitive shooting games I think are cool. Yeah. I'm not good at them.
Same.
So it's like, it kind of, after a while, like even to get my stride on Call of Duty, I get tired of respawning and getting killed 2 seconds into the game and respawning. I don't know. And I don't know how to, for a time I was like researching tactics, but it's different in
I just
kind of
accepted that like I'm not going to be competing at the same level as a lot of these people. Yeah. And so I just like, if I just go in to have fun, then I have fun with it.
For sure, yeah.
So, because the first shooting game I ever really got into was Counter-Strike. And after that, like, every other shooting game seems like it comes from that. Yeah. So you just kind of... But I'm still, like, I wasn't good at that, and I'm not good at this.
Yeah, I feel
I'm just having a good time.
I just be hating losing, man. That shit just rough. That shit just rough. Especially in Call of Duty, because when you lose, you really fucking lose on that.
Yeah. His spawn killed and shit. It's not fun.
Yeah, hell no.
Playing Search and Destroy, get killed like within the first couple seconds, and you just have to wait for your team to do something.
That shit wild, yeah, man. But it can be so fun, just mind numbing. Like these people with these ridiculous reflexes, it's insane.
Yeah. I got the lineup for Evo now.
Oh yeah,
there's a couple games.
I know Street Fighter 5 and Fighters for sure.
Yeah, Street Fighter 5, Fighters, Smash Bros. Ultimate. There's this game called Under Night in Birth.
Yeah, that's I know. I got that for a little bit. It's anime.
One of the anime.
2D, yeah.
Kind of like.
I think it's by Arcs. I want to say
maybe. Yeah, because they also have a Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle. Yeah. I want to pick that one up because I liked the last Blaze Blue game.
It was pretty good.
I was playing it for a little bit and then I fell off getting into Fighters, but I seen that they're doing a
right. Yeah, it was around the same time. Yeah.
Yeah. And I see that they're doing I guess an update, and they're getting new characters. And I don't know, a lot of them, one of them is from Blaze Blue, whatever the last one was, Central Fiction, I don't know, I haven't kept track, but, it was a character who, a friend of mine, who's a big Blaze Blue player, he was saying that it'd be a character, cause I like hand-to-hand combat characters, somebody that, I'd be willing to pick up. And because the community is dead on that one, I'm like, nah, but then I seen that he's gonna be on Cross Tag. So I was, Naoto? Yeah.
He's my favorite character.
He's
too,
cold, bro.
Blood Scythe and shit.
Yeah, I was like,
yeah, he's my favorite character. They brought him in.
He has, he uses fists.
Yeah, he uses his fists, and then, like, some of his special moves are, like, the Blood Scythe thing.
Damn, that's cold. I was like, and I've never heard of him. I was like, I gotta play that.
Yeah, he's pretty dope. Definitely my favorite character. I mained him in Central Fiction. Tekken 7.
Of course, yeah.
Soul Calibur.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mortal Kombat 11.
Yeah.
And Samurai Showdown.
Why? So why are the new ones like on Evo?
I have no idea.
Is that how they usually do that?
I guess they let some of the pros get it early.
Yeah.
Practice.
That or like whenever they debut it, they always give like limited characters on what you can play that's already been released.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, no. I mean, that sounds pretty good. Like, especially for, I mean, as hated as SoCal is, it makes sense to be on there.
I didn't know Soul Calibur was hated like that.
100%. People do not like that game.
Why?
Because of the mechanics. Like, I like
funny.
it.
Yeah, what's wrong with it?
It's people just don't like it because they don't feel it's fluid. Also, it's not that hard to spam and win.
I see that.
Specifically with great store characters who have more distance and also obviously greater strength.
Yeah, because you could just get juggled in that game pretty easily.
Like, even if you have like a speedy character who's smart, something like, the instant you go for that swing, even if you try to go under, it can still get you from a distance.
I felt like, I remember that. I felt like Cross Tag was a distance, Blaze Blue Cross Tag was a distance game too. It seemed like the characters with limited like hand to hand or with limited like hitboxes or whatever. I had, especially me playing those characters, I had a lot of trouble with people that could zone you out, like zoners and
that shit gets
Gordo with his scythe that reaches across the screen, bro. I was like, why am I playing this game?
But yeah,
I don't know if I'm gonna try
I
a
forgot I
Samurai
had one more
Showdown.
thing.
I probably won't.
I said I forgot I had one more thing.
We got
Overwatch is getting a new character.
a new one.
Yes, his name is. I want to say Batiste is how you pronounce it.
Batiste.
It's like
What? Like
Baptist
is there
with an
any-
E at the end.
Is there any
Baptized?
Well, there was a guy who said that's his name, and he's like, "Here's how you pronounce it." And he said Batiste. You don't really pronounce the P.
I seen he was a black guy, so that's pretty cool.
He is.
I did see that. I was like, that's pretty cold.
He's like Anna and Soldier mixed. So he has a gun that fires like a 3-round burst. That's like just an average rifle. And then it has like a grenade attachment that does healing grenades.
Okay, so you support.
Yeah, he's a support.
Cool.
And then he also has his tactical is like a wall that he throws up, and projectiles have more influence once they pass through it. So like bullets do more damage, and healing darts heal more.
Okay,
which is kind of cool, especially like you can throw that up in front of your Widow, and then she can one shot kill. She can one shot kill Roadhog.
Damn.
Through that. Yeah.
What about Hanzo?
I don't know. I haven't seen Hanzo gameplay with it yet.
Yeah,
but
is that a pretty big deal? Because have they not gotten a new character in a while?
They got
Ash.
They got Ash a while back. It's been like maybe a month or two, maybe 2 months.
I don't know how.
But like,
how often do they drop new characters though?
Well, it started out really slow. They didn't drop one for the first 6 or 7 months.
Yeah.
But what everyone was hoping in the beginning was that it would be kind of like League of Legends after a couple years, where they start out with like a core and then like.
Now League is like has way too many characters, so now they slowed it down too. They're not dropping as many as quick.
But the other cool thing is one of his abilities is it's an invincibility ring. So it gives you like 3 bars of this blue health, which hasn't been in the game yet, that can't be taken away at all. So some people, because you can do like created lobbies where you can turn down the cooldown times on everything. Some people have been using that to like explore the dead zones in the map, because there's like instant kill zones.
Yeah.
And they can drop down in there and just like keep spamming that invincibility thing.
That's cool.
Check out the whole map. Yeah, it's really cool. It's cool to watch. But I don't know how that's going to be in actual gameplay. Like, that seems...
Just go to the dead zones and just wait out there.
What's up? Because I had Overwatch and I never touched it, and but I heard a lot of good stuff. What's the competitive shit like on that? They got regular deathmatch and shit?
No, I mean, they do control the point or escort.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
But they have a really good competitive scene.
Yeah,
that's what I was hearing. That's what made me want to maybe try it out.
And pros and
I know,
so
yeah.
That's cool.
Dallas has a team. Houston has a team. And then there's, like, Seoul has a team. Lots of... I don't know.
Yeah, I heard the shit was pretty serious.
I don't know. Like, lots of the cities you would expect to have a team do. It's weird. Like, LA, they have a team for that, but, like, they won't actually get an NFL team. It's very strange.
Yeah, that is odd.
But yeah, it's a lot of fun. And watching the Pro League, if you watch it through Twitch, then you get Twitch, like extra Twitch Prime loot, and then you get coins in game that are like League coins that you can use for skins and stuff.
That's pretty cool.
So
I'm about to give that a shot, man. Like I said, me and shooting games competitive is rough, but Overwatch
like
might be something I try out.
Yeah, I like that one a lot because of the class based aspect. If you're not good at shooting games, you can still pick up characters and be useful
and make up for it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like the Clash thing seems cool.
Diva, Lucio.
Yeah, I'll only play Diva.
Lucio, like, you just have to be near people to be useful.
Yeah. Lucio's dope, though. He's a lot of fun to play.
Yeah,
all the
he's
wall
really
riding
fun.
and shit. That was always really fun. Because one of my favorite things to do in that game, too, is play Lucio and just knock people off the map.
Mm-hmm.
You can do that with Diva, too, with her boosters. Hit them off.
Yeah. And then there's one more that's good for that.
So is Overwatch not in that category? When I asked earlier, like with all of them, the most popular, I guess, shooter right now, would it not be in that category?
I guess it would. It doesn't have a battle royale.
Oh, right.
No, that's like all of those did.
Not yet.
Yeah. Because that's the wave, right?
But like Apex is really similar in the way they do their characters with like tactical abilities and ultimates and classes. So it's like that.
They probably took some cues because they seen how well Overwatch
definitely.
is doing. Yeah. So, well, we gotta do shit like that.
No, yeah, Overwatch is probably my favorite game still for 4 years running.
That's solid.
Hell yeah.
It's going to be my League of Legends in
It's been out for 4 years.
5 more years.
And that's crazy to think that 4 years in the community is still so big. I don't think I've heard, like, well, I mean, I don't really do a lot of shooters, but I haven't known any fighting game to be like that. Maybe
Melee only, but
that,
and not like not traditional fighter really, just because they come out with new games.
Yeah. That shit's insane.
But yeah, Overwatch. You think they're gonna make an Overwatch 2? No, just keep updating.
And fucking
do
cash
that.
out? They should.
No. When they do WoW 2, they'll do Overwatch 2 after that.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I was just thinking like World of Warcraft is kind of like what the 4th iteration of Warcraft already.
I guess.
So
technically.
yeah. I don't know, man.
Well, Overwatch is
it.
like the 2nd iteration of Heroes of the Storm. You know? But it's the first person version. First person
Oh,
version.
really?
That's what they wanted. They
Here's
started
the-
they started
it's
by
kinda
building
like
a MOBA.
Dota. Yeah, or MOBA,
And then-
that's what I meant to say. It's like
Yeah.
Dota. Fuck Dota.
They started building a MOBA, and then they were like, what if we just did like first person? And then it turned into Overwatch.
Hell yeah.
That should work.
It's a cool
Which
idea.
is actually Team Fortress.
Yes. What if we do this? Where'd you get that idea? Don't worry about it.
Nowhere.
Oh man, that's all my news.
Anybody else got anything?
Yeah, 2 things.
Anyone else Google quickly enough?
So the first one, Final Fantasy Dissidia NT is going to be one of the free-to-play games coming up soon.
Yeah, I seen that.
Making it free to play?
Yeah.
Speaking of free to play, no, do your things.
Okay.
And then I
Okay.
got something.
So
good thing I already bought like the collector's edition.
I
That's trash to me, bro.
I don't know what they're going to do for us who actually played it, but I mean, when I was reading it, they paired up with the same team. I believe it was Team Ninja, who made Dead or Alive 5 free to play. And what Dead or Alive 5 did was they had 4 main characters you could play at any point in time, and each week they would cycle out more people to play. So I think they might just do that.
Yeah.
Compared to, those who purchased it have the full game, the story.
Or it's
So-
maybe like League of Legends where you have to like earn in-game currency to buy the other characters and shit.
I don't know. I don't see them doing that, to be honest.
Yeah.
Do you know what that was about? The fact that they went to free to play? Is it because they wasn't making no money off
I think
it?
it was that, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
Cause like, just the fact one of the couple sentences, or the first sentences was they teamed up with, the people who did that with Dead or Alive 5. I got into that game because it was free.
Yeah.
So someone maybe out there might have the same compelling thing, like, oh, cause it's free, maybe I'll try it out now. And each
That's
character.
why I tried out that free Xbox fighting game. I can't remember. Killer Instinct.
Yeah.
That's the
Killer
only-
Instinct seemed cool as fuck though. Isn't it an older game? Or no, that was
Killer Instinct was. Yeah, it started out as like a really old arcade game and then they brought it back.
Made it free on the Xbox. It was a launch title.
I didn't
wasn't
know
it?
that.
I think so, yeah. It's a pretty cool game. I played it for a little bit
I played it a
with
couple
one of my
times.
buddies I used to work with. He was really fucking good at it. And I just get my ass beat every time.
Yeah,
That was
I
one of the
played
things I
it
was like,
and I didn't
fuck
get it at all.
Xbox.
Yeah.
I wanted to play that.
Yeah.
Damn.
Anyway,
but yeah.
what were you saying?
For Dead or Alive, they have over like 20 to 30 characters and sold each character for like $5. If you wanted that character with all their costumes, it would have been like 20 or $30. So I feel like they might do the same thing with Dissidia, and the same thing with the story. The story is sold individually for $20. So it's like, yeah, it's free, but $5 per character, $20 for the story. It adds
You
up.
basically
That's not
paying-
free. It's piecemeal.
I mean,
Yeah.
It's totally different.
free to play.
What because it wasn't like I didn't have it for a long time, but I had the game and like I thought the story was blocked behind, like you couldn't just play story mode, right?
Yeah, you needed to do like the time trials.
Did not
to
like
get-
that.
Yeah,
I was not a fan. So now they're selling it, so you don't have to do that.
as far as I know. I mean,
That's interesting.
Unless they're, again, the free to play, they probably won't even let you access the story unless you purchase it.
Is the community even thriving on that for it to even mean anything?
I don't know. I think that's another reason why they're doing this.
Oh, right.
Because I haven't heard much hype from it at all. Like,
Nah.
they had some DLC characters release out within the past 2 or 3 months, but they weren't people that anybody really cared for.
Exactly.
There was
yeah.
some dude from like 11.
I
didn't
saw
even know
that.
who the guy was.
No idea. yeah.
Yeah, so it was very that. And then Snow from 13 came out.
that looked cool.
It did, but he was doing 13.3 for Lightning Returns. And I didn't like that.
Oh,
I preferred his like original one.
Me too, because I noticed that maybe I didn't see him in. Oh, I did see him in 13.3 because I didn't like the character design when I saw the trailer for him or the way he was playing. I wanted the original Snow too.
Yeah. I guess it's it for the first one. Then the second one, the whole Nintendo Direct UK thing. That's all I had.
Oh,
the Pokemon trailer.
Yeah.
They announced.
Before we do that, speaking of free to play, the Kingdom Hearts VR experience.
That's right.
Came out free to play yesterday.
What is?
Don't know. Haven't done it yet.
I was gonna say, what the hell is
I
that?
saw some
like,
screenshots of it.
It's not like Kingdom Hearts 3 in VR, right?
The
it's just
only
like a little thing they have.
It seems
probably
like more like
the only
scenes.
screen I saw was on the island, and like you and Kyrie are sitting on the tree.
Yeah, I saw that one. I saw you're in the gummy ship with Donald and Goofy. I saw there were a couple other too. Like you were, that first world where you're choosing like the sword, the shield, the wand. It was like that type of ambiance.
I mean, it's free. I'll check it out. And
I think it's just
let y'all know what's
going
up.
through cutscenes, which I think is still pretty cool.
Good time to capitalize because I remember seeing on my on my YouTube feed that I think Kingdom Hearts led in January sales. I think, I was like,
nice.
It was
interesting.
number one NPD, I believe.
And I feel like I guess I could see that. I was gonna say I feel like that's not expected, but I take that back. Definitely is.
All right. Let's talk about this Pokemon game real quick.
Boy.
Josh and I listened to some
Pick your starter.
dissenting opinions in the car.
I want to know because I haven't heard.
I listened to Filthy Casuals talk about it before I saw it.
Yeah.
And they were... Huh?
The Strayans?
The Strains, yeah. They were talking about how...
Which Pokemon had the biggest dick?
Which Pokemon had the biggest dick.
That's really funny.
The graphics look like trash.
Saul, right? The guy doing this.
And they don't need another...
Out of the starters, those are babies.
What was the last thing?
They decided it was... Who did they decide?
Machamp?
For who?
Who had the biggest dick?
Rapidash, because it's a horse.
Rapidash.
Okay.
It was either that or an Onyx.
What about the whale?
I don't know.
Don't whales have proportionately like the smallest dicks in the
I don't
animal
know.
kingdom?
They did say that they
That's
think
insane.
not
Proportionately,
Munchlax.
though.
Proportionately, but like...
Snorlax has the smallest one.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, that makes sense.
What is he? What is Snorlax even? What kind
Pretty
of
sure he's a
animal is
pillow.
A bear.
He just
like,
kind of look like I can
thing.
see that actually.
Yeah.
I
I
never
think he's
thought
a sick panda.
Because
That's
the vibe
really
I
funny.
get.
they had also brought up Onyx and Steelix, and I was like,
they're just basically big rock dudes.
yeah. I was like Mewtwo in his tail also.
Which maybe could be effective or not, depending on what you're into.
All right, new Pokemon though. Y'all saw the starters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So,
just
We
don't
have,
care at all.
Really?
Yeah.
What,
I
so
like Pokemon.
grass type, Grookey,
Yeah.
green monkey, fire type, and fighting type, I believe, right?
No, it's just fire straight up
Okay.
to start with. I hope it's not firefighting.
the rabbit dude, the
Yeah.
rabbit
Yes.
thing, it's fire. It's just fire.
Scorbunny, yeah.
Score Bunny.
And then the water type,
Sobble?
I keep saying Squabble, yeah, Sopple.
Which we decided was a shortened version of
Was it Squirty Tadpole?
Squirty Tadpole.
Yeah.
That's cool.
He's like
That's
he's like a chameleon.
no, I'm pretty sure he's a tadpole.
He's
We
a
already
chameleon,
decided it.
though. Okay. All right, my bad.
it-
We sat at CC's out loud
Yeah.
and tried to figure out what this
I mean,
meant.
every time at CC's, y'all just be loud about shit.
Nah, not me. I'm
Yeah.
not a loud person.
It's usually that one.
Did you see the designs
The
for the new Pokemon?
yeah, I saw the little trailer thing.
So
Yeah.
based off their first forms, what do y'all think?
I always choose water types, the first
Really?
one.
I always go fire.
Me too.
But and I don't know if maybe I'm just stuck in the 90s, bro, because I haven't really seen an interesting like
Pokemon game?
yeah, or not game, but like starter. Like I just haven't. Okay, you agree?
That's what I'm saying.
Because I feel like when the last time was probably like what generation was like Trico,
third.
and then after that who were the
Then the fourth generation was
pig thing, the pig.
no,
No.
that was the fifth. They had a Chimchar, Piplup, and
Turtwig,
Turtwig.
yeah.
Is that his name?
Yeah, nah, man. I want to say maybe after the one with the third generation, I just wasn't really like
I
their
don't
starters.
know.
I don't know.
I don't know anything about Pokemon beyond Indigo League. And like, I just, this isn't hooking me.
I don't know.
I gotta-
I've always
I gotta say
liked
I
the new
agree.
designs. Like, I feel like people will like they call them the first geners or whatever, the people that only like the first gen.
The first
gen. Yeah. So they're always talking down on like, oh, they're running out of ideas. They don't know, like they're just like making Pokemon like loosely based off of things that aren't that interesting. And like Electrode is a Pokeball turned upside down.
That's really funny.
Like, with eyes. Like,
and
I don't think he's a Pokeball. I think he's like an electrical component. What? I can't remember the actual word for it.
No, he's a Pokeball.
What's the opposite of a conductor?
Resistor?
Insulator?
A resistor.
Oh, I don't know.
Insulator? Yeah.
I don't know. Either way, it's like, and then when it was like, I can't even remember their name. Electrode and Voltorb.
Yeah.
Like, it's like he evolved.
They're literally Pokemon.
It's like, how is that good design?
Magneton is literally a magnet. Like, they started from the beginning doing that.
Yeah, it's not
You're
like...
Right.
I think
better than
just, like,
it's a rabbit,
salty
but
about
fire.
It.
Yeah,
I like the I think the rabbit design looks pretty cool.
It's a monkey, but green.
I honestly like Sopples, mostly because of the ability of the camouflage.
Yeah, see, that's why he's a chameleon.
And I don't even want to say that the designs are like bad. I think it's like a personal thing for me, and I'm caught between, is it because I grew up with like those, or is it because
it's kind of a nostalgia factor.
For me,
I like a lot of the first gen, like a lot, but
it's not that they're bad. The new stuff. I just haven't seen anything that I think was as cool. I think they have really cool Pokemon, but nothing has been like, I'm always going fire, like we said.
Yeah.
I haven't seen. I don't remember, like I said, besides old school, I don't know a fire starter that I was just like, oh shit, this is like really cool. I don't know.
Yeah.
See, for me, it's cynicism, because like I know now.
Word. What?
Cynicism? I'm cynical.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know now that I'm older that the only reason they keep cranking out new ones is so they can sell more merchandise.
Yeah.
And make more. And so it feels forced. Like one or two regions.
You don't gotta buy it.
Well, and I don't. But like.
But you got the new Call of Duty? Hell yeah, dude.
I buy one Call of Duty game in 12 years.
Wait, I thought you got Let's Go Eevee.
I'm just joking with you.
I bought Let's Go Eevee, which is not one of the later generations, and still holds nostalgic value.
Yeah, that's the whole point. Like, they put it out for children.
And I actually sold it today.
Yeah, I sold mine a couple days ago.
I wasn't into... I had that Pikachu for a day, and I was like, this is not it for me.
I heard
man.
it's just easy. Like,
and all your really Pokemon get XP points. I was like, what the hell? Yeah. Like, they took... I know you can still battle, but it's weird for me
They did that, though, because there were no random encounters. So it's like, you would have to keep catching on and on and on and on. And it gets
like,
repetitive too much.
It sucks because...
Get a bunch of Pokemon.
Exactly. Like, how we... Man,
it sucks because like you'll spend time leveling up a Pokemon and then it evolves, and then you'll run into like an earlier form of it that's higher level than your evolved one, and you're like, well, now I gotta catch that one and evolve it.
Yeah, I think like they were hoping maybe nostalgia to bank off, and then it was meant to be more accessible, right?
Yeah,
to get new people.
Definitely.
Yeah, I get it, but it's a good marketing thing. But I wasn't.
Yeah,
and the way they did it too is when they put that out there, like, don't worry, we're still working on a competitive one too. Yeah. Like, that's
because you were super like you were not interested at all when the game came out.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, hell no. And I was with him
because like around that time, maybe like a couple years ago, I was really into like the competitive scene for Pokemon, and it like on Showdown you can like go through, do all your IVs, your EVs, and like the natures and everything. I thought that was super cool. And then they took out the natures. I don't think they took out IVs and EVs. Maybe they did. I think they took out EVs, but IVs, like, they still had the individual like stats.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. It just didn't seem like for me.
Yeah.
So are we thinking this is the mainline ones they're talking about?
Yeah, it's going to be, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm probably going to buy day one because of that, because I think that was what I was, because at first I thought, am I growing out of Pokemon? I was like, that's weird. But I think I just needed something that can hit that nostalgia the way that the nostalgia that I wanted, that RPG, that traditional experience.
Yeah. And that's pretty much how I feel though, growing out of it, because I picked up Moon when I got a 3DS. I played it for a couple days and I was like, yeah, I don't want this anymore. Like, I had no interest in beating it whatsoever.
Yeah.
Had the same feeling with Eevee. I got to the 4th gym after I could transfer my Pokemon from Let's Go. And I was like, so I had a strong Gyarados that was like 3,500. I transferred it in. It was like level 35.
Jeez.
And I was like, I like conquered gyms with this, but this is stronger than the Pokemon that I have now, or Winker, I should say.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know how I feel about this one coming up. Am I gonna get it? Probably. I just like how the graphics are, anyways. People are.
I think it's dope too. Like,
I like it.
This is the best that it's been, isn't it?
Yeah, but a lot of people are just like, it still looks like trash. It just doesn't. Look
I don't
good.
think it looks bad, but like,
But
I
like
guess
versus what? Like
for me, like
the Game Boy ones,
Yeah.
or like
or like I don't know.
Fucking...
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, what?
Other games that are on the Switch, like you
but-
play Breath of the Wild, and then you go back to
But
this
it's not
Pokemon.
like-
Yeah,
game.
but I'm talking
like
about
that,
Pokemon,
though.
like in the
Yeah.
realm of Pokemon and
But
how they've
that's all
evolved.
Zelda was for the longest time, and now it's Breath of the Wild.
Oh, that's
level.
true. That's
Yeah.
a good argument to that. That's true.
But also, like, I'm not playing Pokemon to like, oh shit, that building looks super dope in the game. It's like I want to get into battles.
That's
and
also
shit. Like
true.
if they're
Yeah.
working on the mechanics and putting in new battle mechanics and shit, then that's more where I'm gonna get excited as to where. And the new game, the trailer, it actually looks really good because they changed the camera angle.
Yeah.
So
it's not top
like
down,
a
right?
little bit lower, yeah.
Yeah.
So you can like see all that shit now too, and it looks really good.
The
Like,
scale of shit I seen is like
Yeah.
very like I was like, damn.
it's much better than how it used to be, where it's like your character is like
There.
like
a-
the size of like the house basically.
Yeah.
But when you walk in, it's like bigger. It's like okay,
Yeah.
but
I don't
I don't
know.
know. I think it looks good.
I have nostalgia for some things really strongly, and then some things I just
Peggle?
don't. Peggle is still one of my top games.
I don't know why, bro.
But like the old Pokemon games, I played them and I liked them back then. But I want something newer than
That makes
this.
sense. A lot of people do. Yeah, it's not like I'm hoping that they change up the battling a little bit. I mean, stick with the same formula. Maybe they tried to do like Z moves, Mega Evolutions, and stuff. And I think there's going to be a new thing in this one because you can see in the stadiums they were walking in to go battle. There's this like little. It looked like a red and a blue thing. And I think that I was listening to somebody talk about it.
It's not gonna be a fusion, is it?
No,
Okay,
I think
good.
it's going to be like since it's Sword and Shield, defense and attack, or like defense and offense. And I think the crowd, since it's like you're playing in big ass stadiums, will play a part of like people yelling out like defense, maybe, and like give you a defensive buff or something.
Oh
like,
wow, that's
some
a good
shit like
analyzation with that.
Yeah, they get. I can't remember his name. I think it was Loxton and Noggin on YouTube. He was talking about it. I was like, that makes a lot of sense. And in the Japanese titles, they had the Mega Evolution Crystal in the name, and then they had the new Z Move crystals in the name of the game. And in this one, that little red and blue thing is there too. So they're like, that's got to be the new mechanic for it.
Maybe. I mean, that does sound pretty good, but is that going to be just competitive, or do you think they're going to implement that in the game? Because if it's just
Usually-
in the stadium, like random encounters, maybe in gym battles you might not even have that.
Yeah, see, that's a good point. So maybe it is just like when you're doing like the big battles,
Yeah.
which
Because that could
I'd be
turn the
fine with.
tables real easily too.
Are they gonna have any like older gen Pokemon in it? You think? Because I
yeah,
saw the
they
little.
already showed it had like Pikachu and like
Really?
yeah,
That's dope.
Yeah, they had
Damn.
Hoot, couple
Yeah.
that was Gen 2. Yeah.
Okay,
show
cool.
Flygon too.
Yeah.
Because I think that's what I'll be really like just telling nostalgia. I think those would be the Pokemon I'd probably, because a lot of the newer designs, like I said, while not bad, they haven't been personally like crazy to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Unless
you
they're
know,
gonna have it just Gen 8, but you have to transfer them over.
I
could
hope
see them
not.
doing that, to be honest.
damn, that'd be a tragedy. Charizard's my favorite Pokemon, so
Hell yeah.
I would love to have a Charizard in there.
How do y'all
Yeah,
feel
for
about
sure.
the design of England, Pokemon England?
Yeah. I don't know.
I didn't like the
They
steampunk.
keep talking about how like
Wait, what's that?
big the map is because they're doing
It's in
this
England.
region is England basically, like
Oh.
the Pokemon version of England. Like
Yeah.
the last one was Hawaii.
Yeah.
I believe the Alola
It was
region.
Alola, yeah, it was Hawaii.
Damn, that's crazy. This is the version of England. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, because they already did France, and they did. I can't remember all of them honestly, because they did Kanto, which is
Probably
like the Japanese region.
The American Midwest.
They've like, I don't know. It looks cool, I guess, but yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of the
I don't
steampunk
like
thing.
Yeah.
I think that's where like we got Melatan or whatever. That's probably where you're gonna catch that Pokemon is
Yeah,
where
they
there's
did
like
say
all
it was
the
on the new
gears
one.
and shit. So I don't know. The map looked a little small to me comparative to other games,
And that's what I'm worried about. People
but
were
they kept talking about how big it was too, and I was
Yeah.
like, it didn't look that big.
That's
honestly.
the selling point on
I
a
think
lot of
when it
games.
might be big in the sense of the
So
camera.
4 times bigger.
Yeah, 4 times bigger than
Yeah,
it's
than
just
the last
like,
one.
How much bigger can this be?
Yeah.
That's what she said.
I mean, some of us, maybe not all of us.
I don't know, like, I think when you're outside, the world might look big, but I hope it's not a thing to where the stage itself is small. Like, an example I think of is Birth by Sleep. There were a lot of worlds, but you could go through one section like of the map in like 2 seconds. So I hope it's not that.
Yeah, I don't know, but they have random encounters again.
Thank God.
That's bro. I was like, what the hell is happening, Pokemon? What's going on? Why are all of my Pokemon getting XP points for me catching it? Come on, bro.
Yeah, that's
it was too much, man. It was too much.
Like if you catch a Pokemon, you get XP. I don't like that.
No, man. I needed something a little bit. That's why I'm most excited. Something a little bit more hardcore. You know, even just. Well, I don't even expect it to be super hard, but
the whole catching a Pokemon and getting XP thing is carried over from Pokemon Go.
Right, yeah.
Because it would be more accessible.
Yeah.
But the only reason they did it in Pokemon Go is so that you would run out of Pokeballs and buy more with money.
Yeah, it makes sense. I just don't know.
It just doesn't make sense on a console.
No, that did not sit well with me. And I don't know, to be able, it was just weird, man. I was like, I told myself I wasn't going to do it, and then I really wanted something Pokemon because I hadn't invested in a Pokemon game in a while.
Yeah.
So I have a Switch. Why not? That's the most recent. And then I was disappointed. I took it back like that next day. I was like, Norm, I need you to help me out, bro. I need you to help me out, bro, because
I sold it, and I sold Tennis Aces, and then they added Paulina from Odyssey as a character from that game now. I was like, I don't play these games anymore. There's no point in me keeping it. I'd rather use the money for something else.
Yeah, we did not have much fun with that game.
No, we actually just got really mad at each other and at the game.
What game?
Mario Tennis Aces.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
they had Waluigi in that one though.
Yeah, they did.
Though internet broke when he came out.
That's funny. That's a new game, right? The new tennis Mario.
Yeah, that was the latest one. Yeah.
So let's talk about Crackdown. Because we all just played Crackdown for like 10 minutes.
Disappointed because it's not on PlayStation. Bullshit.
That's a big opinion because no one likes it.
Yeah.
So, like, I left after, because I let Josh start it up and I went to do something and I came back and, like, Terry Crews' character was, like, screaming and dancing around and stuff. I was like, this is goofy.
That's good.
I'm not gonna like this.
Really?
Like, I'll just watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine if I want to see that.
Real shit.
You know? But, after that, the story kicked in, and it's pretty dumb, and it doesn't really, it's not compelling in any way. But then you drop down and you start playing the game, and, like, I expected it to be really clunky, because it's based on a game that was supposed to come out 6 years ago as a sequel to a game that came out 12 years ago. And like, yes,
that's so funny, bro. Yeah.
So like, I expected it to just be really bad, but we got into playing it, and like, I think we all kind of agreed it handles pretty well.
I like the movement.
I was surprised.
Yeah,
like it seems fluid, and like even the gunplay I thought was a little bit better than.
And see,
expecting.
like gunplay, I get kind of picky about because I really like good gunplay. I really love the Far Cry games for the gunplay.
Yeah, Far Cry games.
But if you put me in a third-person game, I need something like Crackdown did with that, like auto-locking, all of that. Because I cannot aim in third person for shit.
Man, yeah. That shit hard. Yeah.
But like...
It was fun.
Yeah, I mean, it was...
I just like jumping around a whole bunch, climbing buildings. That was fun.
That's what I did in the first two games, was spent most of them collecting the agility orbs.
Yeah.
I think the aesthetic is really cool. Cause like I said, I just remember being in GameStop and seeing like the Crackdown cases, but I knew nothing about the games. I've never looked at it. This is probably the most time I've ever spent with a Crackdown game, and like, this is probably the best iteration that they've had, but I was really impressed. I don't know, but
I mean, the first two for their time were really good. I think if you went back to play them, they probably wouldn't hold up. One thing that I am kind of upset about is they really bragged about how the entire environment's going to be destructible. Like, you'll be able to take down every single building if you want to. And, nothing was actually destructible. I punched a pylon over.
I like the ragdoll physics.
That was neat.
That's always fun.
When you pick up a body?
Yeah.
Picked up a pedestrian.
It's like if you throw, like, things at the bodies, they'll, like, fly around and shit.
Yeah.
So
that was good. And,
ragdoll
like,
physics are always a plus for me.
they throw you into a boss battle pretty early on. it took like 7 minutes
to
get into a boss battle,
because it was just like 2 infiltrations and the third part of that tutorial. Even when we were trying to skip a part of the cutscenes,
yeah,
the character just
triggered
turned
an animation
and was like, "What's up? You can't skip this."
Yeah.
Damn. So can you not skip the cutscenes?
You can, most of them. This was like the opening title sequence where I assume they were loading the rest of the map.
Yeah.
And but the first boss battle, like, I actually got my health down into the red, which I wasn't expecting to do in this game at all.
So it was pretty rough.
Like, it wasn't rough. It was fun. Like, they have a dodge roll that's really quick, which I like. And the boss had a gun that charges. So you have a line on you, and you have a little bit of time to react to it.
Oh, okay.
And then he could teleport. So he was on balconies, teleporting around, and then he was sending in guys after you as well.
Jeez.
So like,
seems serious.
And it was like, it was an infinite wave, and they told you that going in. She's like, "Hey, he's gonna keep doing this. You got to kill him if you want to get out."
So the boss is the only way. I was gonna say, so that's the only way to. Okay. Yeah.
And so like, it didn't. It took a couple of minutes. You know, with that lock on aiming, like, it's not hard. You can jump up in the air and lock onto him, and
that's pretty cool.
But like, it was pretty satisfying when it was done.
Yeah, I gotta say, that's why I was like, damn, that's too bad this is not on, because I would probably go pick that up.
And like, figuring out that stupid little puzzle thing with the rocks, that was kind of fun. Yeah. I was satisfied when I finally figured it out.
I was like, because while you're doing it, you're like, this is gonna take forever.
Yeah, there were these big like drillers. I'm explaining to the people, not y'all.
Yeah.
That they were mining, basically. And I had been shooting at them for a while and doing almost nothing. I could see a little bit of health taking away. I figured out you just have to throw a rock under them. Kills them. So,
hell yeah.
Satisfied. Overall, I don't know.
It's alright.
Buy it if you want to.
Yeah.
It's on Game Pass. Baby. So, like, if you have your $1 month of Game Pass, like, try it out. It's not too bad. I don't know why it's getting 50% ratings.
Sometimes I wonder what these reviewers are like expecting from these games. And other times, I know you said something that I really thought was imperative, is that sometimes, like, I had to try to learn that reviews, they have like standards, right? And in certain things that they're reviewing a game, but that doesn't always have to do with player, like how much enjoyment they get from that. Yeah. And like, that's not something sometimes I feel like, cause I always research all my games before I purchase them. And sometimes I feel like I forget that there's a large element of playing a video game and you enjoying it that means as much as it like getting a good rating or whatever.
Yeah. So like, I don't like
Peggle.
The first thing that Peggle reviewed well and is well liked by everybody.
Sure.
Get into it. You'll see.
Nah.
No, what I think of is like, what's that really famous movie that everyone, Citizen Kane. Citizen Kane is supposed to be the best movie of all time. I will not watch it. It is so boring.
Okay.
Like,
I mean,
one of the, if you ask any movie critic, they'll tell you it's one of the best movies ever made. Yes. And I cannot watch it. But I will sit down and watch the Baywatch reboot. Almost any time. Yeah. And like, I know that it's not good, but I have a great time watching it.
They know it's not good too.
Yeah.
That's the whole point.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing. All right.
And like,
no, go for it.
No, you go ahead.
I was going to say, I was just thinking of a game, Technomancer. I don't know if you heard of that. It's an RPG.
Yeah, I remember when you came to pick it up, and I was like, are you sure?
Yeah, and bro, honestly, like...
Didn't you really like that game, actually?
It was actually pretty cool, and I was really surprised that it, because it was, people were just shitting on that game, and I was reading... And that's sometimes when it's like that, then I'll go to like, cause I spend a lot of time on GameFAQs.
Yeah.
And I'll go to the message boards to see what players think of it. And they were like, you know what, this really isn't all that bad. I bet you people probably doing the same with Crackdown.
Yeah.
It's probably the same for Jump Force too.
Although,
sat on that game.
I remember people shitting on, when I was reading last time, they were shitting on Jump Force. So that might be.
But yeah, my buddy loves that game. Jerry, I'm sorry, but I don't know why.
It's not good.
I think it's cool. Like, just for fan service. Yeah, just for what it is. I think it's cool for what it is. That's what I'll say.
I still love you though. It's okay.
But like, even one of the outlets I trust is Filthy Casuals. I go to them for reviews because I know we have different opinions. They're like all about Nintendo, and like every Nintendo 2D platformer that comes out, they love it. It's not really my thing.
Yeah.
But for the most part, we agree on stuff. And even he said he played like an hour and a half of Crackdown, and he would not pick it up again for money. Like, there was
wow.
And I was like,
God.
And then I played it. I was expecting it to be really bad based on that, and I played it and I was like, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Adam Knox, it's not terrible.
Damn, calling him out.
with certain things,
come at me.
You just have to play it for yourself to figure out whether or not you're gonna like it.
Yeah, and sometimes, I mean, I don't want to say it's okay to get an alright game, but alright games can be cool. I mean, I guess it depends on what you're going into it for.
Well, like,
but, you know,
if there's a return policy,
sometimes I don't want to get sucked into a game. I just want to sit down and play something for a little bit.
Yeah, like, exactly.
If I want to get really into something, then I know that I'll get really into like a Fallout game if I sit down and play it. Sometimes I just want to like sit down and shoot some stuff and watch some explosions.
Yeah. Especially as gamers, and assuming that we all have pretty diverse collections. Like you said, it might just be something to kind of take, like going into Jump Force. I know that I'm a super anime fan.
Yeah.
I knew that this is probably, the combat is probably going to be just really, or that's probably going to be their selling point. Everything else, animations look awkward, all this other stuff. But like seeing characters interact, I knew that fan service was what they were going for, especially with the weird, like people were saying safe picks.
Yes.
And like the weird, like, the worlds they picked and the characters that were, it's weird, some of their reps.
Yeah.
And like even with the DLC shit or whatever, data mined, that was even weird. Like some things, they had so much opportunity with other characters they could have went with. And I know there's right stuff because it's shonen stuff. But still, I feel like in that world, there's still the stuff they could have went with. But I knew going in that like, I'm getting this purely because I'm an anime fan. And I just want to sit down and use Goku and, you know what I'm saying, attack people. That's it.
And that's the whole reason I found one of my favorite games, which is the Injustice series.
Yeah.
The only reason I picked it up in the first place, I watched an hour reveal video on YouTube, and I was like, yeah, like I'm not super into fighting games, but it looks pretty fun. And then it's all DC characters, and I was like, I'm super into that.
Yeah, no,
so
Injustice was good.
And I ended up like, that's the only game that I feel pretty confident that
you're pretty good
I can
at
beat people at.
Yeah, I feel you.
That's why I don't get, real upset when Bailey just dominates me in Smash.
Because
it's
catch me on Injustice, motherfucker.
We should post me and Bailey's matches on our Pornhub account and just like guy fucks his friend on the couch. And
then we can do video too of that, me and Bailey playing fighters.
I'm probably gonna
I was thinking that with the Smash ones, 2 bro Smash.
Yeah, I gotta go home and practice a lot of fighters now.
Yeah, hell yeah,
so
man.
I don't get completely bodied.
I'm ready for that shit. Norm was just like, I remember that first, that was back when I was still my rookie days, and he was just like, yeah, man, like, Dave's pretty good. I was like, bring him to me.
Dude, no.
I was there for that conversation.
I remember that. Bring him.
I just remember you and Tim were going back and forth when we used to play together.
Oh, yeah, he was good. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, damn, I wonder if he's still playing, because he was actually like...
I asked him, I think he, like, went off for it for a bit, but I know, like, he'll get back to, like nothing.
I want to play him again, too.
I haven't played it since whenever you and I used to play it with Norman and him, too. Dang.
Damn, that's crazy. I love to do that shit. That's dope that y'all do that like that and play. I even just like watching the Smash matches. I think that shit's cool.
Yeah. I always just see clips on Twitter whenever, like, we like it or retweet or something.
Yeah.
Good
I
times.
love the clips. They're fucking funny, bro. There's some good ones. There's one of Nairo and Tweak were playing, but Zero wanted to like spectate the match, and they're all in a Discord call. And so Nairo's like, oh, I'll just like end the match, like jump off.
Yeah.
And Tweak's like, oh no, we're actually playing. So then he like jumps down. He's like, let's go. He's like, yeah, I'm beating his ass. And he's like, Zero's like, really? And Nairo's just like, man, this motherfucker. He just jumps off again. He's like 3-stocked him.
And he was like, this character's so good.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That shit was funny. But yeah, they just did a Frostbite tournament for Smash 2. And that was cool to see because they did these crew battles where they took 10 players from North America that were like the top 10, and then they took the top 10 from Japan, and they basically go head to head, and it's just 1v1s, 3 stocks like normal, but say the North American player loses all of his stocks but got a couple stocks on the Japan player, they'd start the match, and the Japan player like would go on to the next, he'd have to jump off and play the next person with 1 stock. Damn. It was really fucking cool. Japan ended up winning, and I didn't get to see my favorite Japanese player play, Zachary. He's the 16-year-old kid who looks like he's 10.
Yeah.
They were making jokes about him because when he gets on stage and sits on the chair, his feet don't reach the ground, and he just like, he does this shit, but he tears people up. He's so fucking good.
Bro, it's insane how raw these Japanese players, because I have to say, like, Kazunoko or whatever in Dragon Ball Fighters, it's like, why even bother against that man? That Gotenks Adult Gohan Yamcha team is like, and it's so effortless. And like, I've seen his pressure just on people. And even with the, cause they buffed the guard change, but like, have somebody locked down with lightning legs with Gohan with the Yamcha assist and you still can't leave. But if we didn't get that guard cancel, bro, niggas are just jailed. That's it, bro. Like, and I'm just like, I'll watch the replays on like the regular just fighting game channels where they upload replays. And even on tournaments, I would be so terrified just to play him. Cause like, how do you even his strategy and his reflexes on things and choices that he makes in neutral and stuff are insane to me. And I just think, how do these motherfuckers get that good? Like, crazy, man. He's a freak of nature. Did he beat Sonic Fox?
I think he did.
No, Sonic Fox beat him the last time.
Yeah,
but
the last Evo.
Yeah. That's insane. Sonic Fox on some other shit too, but
yeah, he's really fucking good. He was there's some right before Ultimate came out. He was talking shit about how it's not a fighting game, and Zero like got pissed off. He was the Smash 4. He was the best player. He won like 48 tournaments in a row without dropping one.
That's insane.
It was fucking insane. But he's not. I don't think he's that great in Ultimate yet. But he's getting there. He's getting pretty good. But he told Sonic Fox, he's like, yeah, we can money match Ultimate since you think it's so easy.
On Ultimate, yeah.
Yeah, and Sonic Fox was like, yeah, give me 3 months and then we'll do it. So it's close to that time now.
I want to see that, bro, because
I want to see it too. I'm sure he's good at it. Like, I'm sure Sonic Fox would be good at that game, but
you're going to another person's world.
Yeah.
And Ultimate is like, even, it's just different. I think it takes a different level. I don't want to say a different level of skill, but like, it's not, I think adding in the stage stuff and like how sometimes that can be really limited. And then like, I was learning terminology, edge guarding, and like all this other stuff. Yeah, that's like insane, bro. And like also with characters, you have to think about your dodges in the air and like your dodges on the ground. And like that, I was like, this shit runs so deep. Yeah. How could I like, that's insane.
It's super accessible, but then once you start getting into like the competitive shit, like, you start learning all this new shit and you're like, okay.
And I was like, I was wrong. These motherfuckers are ridiculous. That's another level of like,
it's like you may be the best who you play with, but if you go into that stage, it's like you're starting from the very bottom again sometimes.
Yeah. I remember that's crazy. Like that. Huh? I say, you don't gotta talk about me like that.
Well,
I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. I'm just happy I beat your Zelda tonight, because that's a hard matchup for me when I play Ness. But I don't even think that'd be a good matchup for Wolf either. I need to pick up another character.
We're gonna do some more matches after anyways. It's all good.
You know who I recommend.
Pit?
Yeah.
Oh, I would say Piranha
Pit's
Plant?
all around good.
I really like Pit, yeah. I've been using Piranha Plant more lately, and I actually do really like him.
I don't like Piranha Plant. That's just me. I don't like that all of his moves, except for his up B, which technically his up B is a charge move too, is you have to charge up all of his things. So he's just like slower, but he's a good heavy too. It surprised me that he was a heavy character because he didn't seem like it, but
I can't remember who I was
so
playing.
long to get off the map.
I guess it was Norman. But I was getting like really good combos with Piranha Plant. I was hitting his neutral B and then his down B with the tilt. I was getting that.
Yeah, you should use his poison breath a lot more, because that doesn't that racks up percentage.
It goes up to 30
initially. You'll hit it on them, and then before they can roll out or anything, you just grab them and pummel them. Like, don't throw them anywhere and just keep them in it.
Yeah.
And it does you'll get somebody to 40% within like one of those, and you can just do that a couple times.
Is Norm still on the Smash train? Is that what he's playing right now?
I mean, I don't really know. Like, he just plays because we usually play.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, Norman's still pretty good.
Yeah, he was play my $1 multiplayer games with me.
Yeah, he was just like, I can't even ask you to play fighters anymore. I was like, damn, dog. Damn, I just gotta kind of just be here, bro. But he was like, yeah, man, you should come do Smash. And like, even when I was playing with y'all the first time, the only reason I feel like I did half as good is just because fighting game knowledge, just from playing
reflexes
that. Yeah, just stuff like that. But that's not gonna be enough to not if I want to reach that higher tier, you know. But just that on a basic level, I was just trying to apply what I know just in general.
Because the game, it's like, I feel like this is about majority fighting games. Like, they're not hard to get into at all. At least if you put some time into it.
Right.
Because, I don't know, the way with any fighting game, it's like, I'll button mash. All right, this button ends up doing this. This does this. Let me combo it with some stuff. Because majority of fighting games have to do with directional inputs as well.
Right.
So it's like, if you know one, you know the rest.
Yeah, the lines start to blur besides just their mechanic specific stuff. I always have a harder time before Fighters. I stayed away from Arc System Works games because they have all these different, like with Blaze Blue. Bro, I had such a bad experience with Blaze Blue in fighting. What's the girl that sends the swords everywhere?
Oh, fuck. I know what you're talking about, but I can't.
That shit not even fun, bro.
Yeah.
I remember I got that way back when I was online, and that's all somebody did to me. And I lost both my matches like that without being able to do anything.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I'm taking this game back.
Yeah, whenever I was playing, like, Naoto a lot, apparently one of the good counter picks to him was, like, that really big dude.
Oh, Tager.
Yeah.
He's a bitch to play.
He'd grab you from, like, halfway across the map, just grab you and, like, drop you down and then start combos, and you're like, okay, I guess I just let this happen.
That's it. What, on Cross Tag, I played somebody back when I was playing that who was using Tager and Waldenstein from, he's from the Under Night, the one you were saying.
Oh, yeah.
But they're two grappler characters and they have range. Bro, when I tell you, I got whooped so many times and then I beat them one time, and then they got pissed off, I guess, because I started like baiting because they would do the throws, and then they had super armor, and I'm like, what do I even just put the controller down? What do I even do? This is
at that point you're just like done, no,
bro, because that Tager's grab from across the screen. Then they have armor, and their range, and that's a range game because just like with Gordo and stuff, and like your regular limbs, half the screen. And I played like you from Persona, and fucking what's his name? Like I had not Hyde, but somebody that did not have the nearest range as them. Shit wasn't fun, yo.
Yeah,
but yeah, competitive play is just. It could be on a whole nother level sometimes.
Yes.
And people are dickheads online.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, across
everyone on the internet.
All games. And
except the people listening to this.
Yeah, for
Thank
sure.
you.
You guys are not.
Shout out, by the way, to that guy I ran into at work today. I ran into a guy also named Tanner who was asking me about the podcast and stuff. And he was like, oh yeah, no, like I'll add me on Instagram and I'll shout y'all out.
That's
he
cool.
showed me his page. He had 44,000 followers.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was a good look.
Yeah. Okay, man.
How much?
Appreciate it.
Did you ask him how much that
mix?
costs?
Huh?
Yeah, I was about to say, who did you get hacked by?
I've looked into it. It's expensive.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it's funny. How much? It's funny.
No, yeah, he's a nice guy.
We
just fucking around.
Where we at? Because that was all like news. We didn't do anything else.
News.
I mean, we touched on the Pokemon thing and Crackdown. That's enough to write in a title.
All right.
So
For sure.
How far in are we?
we are at time to wrap it up.
All right, cool.
All right.
So
Sounds
let's
good,
do
yeah.
hit our AR points and our Moshi's Minute real quick.
I haven't done anything.
Oh, also, if you're listening to this, there's not going to be a number in front of it. It's because iTunes keeps emailing me and saying stop putting numbers in your title.
Why?
So I don't know.
They don't like that.
They said it's bad for the metadata.
Okay.
I mean, I guess it makes sense because when you look at the orders, at least whenever you're on a desktop wise, it tells you this is number one. Number two,
they already
3.
have numbers.
Yeah.
All right.
But like on podcast apps, sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
think they do either. But all right. If anything, we're in season 1.
This is episode
Season
40.
40.
Episode 40, I believe.
Yeah, it is.
So.
I'll just go ahead and say I don't really have any AR points. I went on that date. That was cool.
Yeah.
The girl was pretty chill. I think we're gonna hang out tomorrow.
Nice.
I don't know. She's not gonna listen to this, but I don't know if it's gonna go anywhere. I'm not too worried about it though.
Aww.
But don't she's cool as fuck, but I just not looking for that right now. I want to practice Smash a lot. I want to hit a tournament.
You're trying to do a different Smash right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to smash something else right now.
That's funny.
My bros.
Pornhub account /gay.
I'm trying to hit a tournament before, like, within April, probably. Like, just a small
South by
local one or
Southwest.
something. Yeah, that would be dope, too.
Damn,
I used to do that.
I'm trying to get my nerve because I want to get into a Dragon Ball Fighters tournament, but
Yeah,
my nerves, bro. I don't know if I don't feel like my game is all together yet.
But you're not gonna know unless you try, dude.
That is true.
I went last year.
And you're
and
a
it was
performer.
fun.
You just got to get over them.
yeah, it's true, and it's true. But I feel like with the way that you have to be on point with, at least on fighters and like everything, I think I think I'm in a good place where I finally, cause I would switch so many characters and like, that's cool, but you're like, you can play a lot, but you're not a master of any. Yeah. So now that I found like my main team that can be competitive, you know, I think now I'm in a better place to start making my way there. I want to make sure my synergy is more together first before getting in there, just because I watch so many matches and I just see how it goes, and I just want to be prepared because I'm not trying to get fucking destroyed, you know what I mean? But I might just have to say fuck it, bro, because I definitely do I feel like I'll be ready soon, but playing online is different than playing locally. So that's another thing too, because no lag and nothing. Yeah. My shit is at 4-frame delay all the time, so I don't know.
That's why I can't play Smash online. Like, I got the LAN adapter and it's better, but you can still feel it.
Okay, I was gonna ask how that was, because I was seeing a lot of people say, at least on the message boards, they were saying it was the worst online ever.
It's really bad. Especially if you don't have a LAN adapter. The LAN adapter makes it bearable. Like, it's not, unless somebody else is playing on Wi-Fi and you have a LAN adapter, then it's still laggy and it's shitty. So that's
why the worst is they implement like temporary bans for dropping out of matches, but if you get kicked, it counts as a dropout.
That's fun.
So like if you lag out at 2 matches in a row, you get a temporary ban.
Damn. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
It was because you found out.
How long is the ban?
My first ban was for, I think, 20 minutes. Yeah, I think it was 20 minutes an hour, and then I think it goes up from there.
He's like, but then my 10th one.
It might not always be on him, right? It could be the other player that is making it lag and drop, or is your internet?
Well, it doesn't matter. Like,
right? Yeah.
If you get kicked, like, you both get the ban.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems weird. That for as big as Ultimate was, Nintendo. Do we say they dropped the ball on that, or
because
because they have online for other games that work.
Like Splatoon. They even had it for Mario Party. They had it for Mario Kart.
Apart from the fact that everything in Splatoon is broken, it does actually run online pretty well.
They have
just everything else about that game that they've done horribly wrong.
Do they have other competitive fighters besides Ultimate or Smash or whatever?
I mean, Blaze Blue went on it, the cross tag.
Right.
Fighters,
but it's not competitive.
Yeah, they have fighters on it too, but I still think they're like the servers for it probably aren't that great.
No one's playing those games on Switch for competitive reasons.
Yeah, nah. Besides maybe Smash. So anything other than Smash's people, they're doing that on Nintendo for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was it's only on system seller.
That seems like you would want to make that like the net code for that pretty top.
Yeah, hopefully they'll fix it. That'd be dope. But
so like
5. Oh yeah, that's all I got.
5. I'll go 5.
5.
There you go.
Okay, there we go.
5's all around.
Okay, cool. Right, yeah, 5 for sure, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really do shit, so I didn't expect much. That's probably higher than I should have gotten, but whatever.
Yeah, no.
On a scale of like
whatever.
What was it? It was Jump Force to to Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Hey, y'all better chill with that Jump Force talk. That's not what we decided. Y'all better chill. I like that game.
My bad. Smash Bros. Ultimate online to
LAN adapter
to Jump Force fan service.
That's so funny. Damn.
That's funny. All right, what do you got?
Honestly, video games wise, I've had nothing this past whole week, just again school. The only thing I've done is watch on Netflix Sex Education. It's a
I think you used that last week.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I watched it this week.
I don't know. Maybe we just talked about it off the podcast.
Probably. I liked it. I like it a lot.
I actually do want to check it out. Like, I've added it to my list.
It's a
dark comedy?
Kind of. I don't know. Like, so premise is like the main character's mom is a sex therapist. And so like with parents, sometimes if they bring their work home, the kids like catch on to it and kind of, I don't want to say repeat it, but learn from it.
Yeah.
So they kind of, the main character and this other person make like a makeshift clinic sex therapy thing at their school, in high school, where everybody in high school was all horny like all the time. So they were giving the advice on stuff like that.
No way.
Don't say.
What is this you guys? But, my straight.
I grew up in a small town. There was nothing else to do.
Just their cousins.
We had the highest teen pregnancy rate in the state because they wouldn't build a movie theater.
Wild.
All we needed was a bowling alley or something.
Oh my god! I read this article
to make it stop.
I forgot they were already knocking pins, bro.
Got him.
But
it was I forgot if it was today or yesterday. Someone gave birth at Six Flags, so the kid got lifetime passes.
What? That's pretty wild.
So people are like, I'm gonna give birth in the financial aid office.
Damn, motherfuckers are wild.
man, it's so true.
But yeah, it's like 8 episodes. They're each an hour. I recommend it. I thought it was pretty good. It was some good comedy in it too. I liked it.
I'll check it out.
Cool.
But that's it.
What's that?
A 6.
4. No, I'm just kidding. I'll give you a 6.
It was that like games we're playing or what's good? What are?
Basically, what you've
He's
done
done
in the
this
week.
before.
But it's
it
been
is.
forever. Yeah, I totally
He
forgot.
talking shit on him.
I totally have no idea, and I'm just like they're looking at me like I'm supposed to know what. But you were saying?
It's just what you've done for the week.
Yeah, games.
Anything new?
Yeah, I guess in rotation, I've had Kingdom Hearts, Resident Evil 2. In rotation, though, I have Metro Exodus. Is dope.
How is that?
Metro Exodus is really dope. I don't know if you played the other ones.
A little bit.
I think this one is the most polished one, and I like you said the good gunplay. I really like the way the gunplay feels.
Yeah.
And graphically, I think it's really good too. I feel like I see some stutters every now and then, but I think the way everything is, the overall package, I think is pretty solid. Mm-hmm. So I would definitely recommend that. And then Devil May Cry coming up, so I'm stoked for that.
Really excited
Super
for that.
stoked. So
I'm gonna give that one an 8 because he actually did something new.
Yeah.
yeah,
a 10, bro.
10.
I'll
give
take
it a
it,
10.
man.
It's not like he listened to our podcast.
You don't know that.
Like, why do you think I was so mad at him?
Yeah,
no, what you got?
I started the new season of, well, not the new season, season 3 of The Magicians, which I still like. Even this season, it just keeps getting better.
Yeah.
I don't know. Most shows, like the 3rd season, kind of starts to fall off. This one
Heroes.
it's nailing it. Definitely highly watch that now. Stop now listening to this
No.
and watch
do
that.
After you give us a 5-star on whatever you're listening to us at.
Yeah, after you rate and comment and check the merch link in the bio.
Which coming out
merch
soon.
merch link in bio. That shit's dumb.
Other than that,
That's
like
funny.
I don't think I picked up anything new to play really. Like, I got really mad at Super Meat Boy. I started playing just some of those like cheap little games that I got on the eShop, which like they're fine.
Yeah, they're
I'm
like
having a
$1
good time
each.
with it.
That's funny because I see those and like, or I'll see because I don't know, I'm subscribed to Nintendo Online and it shows like the games coming out.
Yeah.
And like, I always see those games and I'm like, who are the motherfuckers they're making these for? And I guess it's Tanner.
Yeah, this guy.
That makes sense.
I
because,
really like party games because
Yeah.
we all get together at least once a week.
Yeah.
And like I like to have new stuff for us to do. So like
But we just wanna
anything
play
under
Smash.
$5, like
but also I think it's cool because isn't that supporting independent?
Yeah.
I think that's cool. I can get behind that.
I played a game called Car Quest. That was interesting.
Oh.
It's like a 3D platformer, but you play as a car. And so you have to find ramps and jumps and stuff to get to where you need to go.
What's that card game we
really
played the other
I was
night?
gonna say that one, yeah.
That one, Party Crashers.
Yeah,
that one I really like too.
That was pretty fun.
Except for like the awful camera work.
Yeah.
Like,
That made it more fun though.
I think it did.
honestly.
So yeah, pretty much just that. Oh, I also picked up
Skyrim.
all 5 Alien movies and all 4 Predator movies.
Oh, cool.
And so we're starting to binge that. We started with Alien last night, but someone didn't have the attention span.
Damn.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, we started it at like 1 in the morning or something.
Yikes! Yeah.
Like, I don't know if
that's
you've
not
watched Alien at 1 in the morning, but it's.
I tried to watch that new one in theaters. I fell asleep.
But the
It's a
cool
good
thing
movie,
is,
but
I picked up hue lights for the living room, so I turned the whole room green while we were watching it, and it looked sick.
That's a cool idea.
Like literally, because green or
Yeah, like
Well, no, like
because the
okay.
aesthetic
Good.
of the movie.
yeah,
better than red.
but yeah, that's pretty much it.
7.
Yeah, I'll give you an 8.
I do it.
Oh, one last thing.
Oh goddamn.
No, but don't add this because I haven't done it yet. But I am doing it after this because my day off is tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up I Feel Fantastic and see what that's about
Okay.
because which no one in the group chat knew what I was talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what that
There's a terrifying video that went around years ago called I Feel Fantastic, and it's a female. I say android, but I like barely.
Sophia?
Its neck was
Alita.
articulate. It could move its neck, and it had to be posed other than that, but it could move its mouth, and it sang in a robotic tone, I Feel Fantastic, just on a loop.
Yeah.
It's really terrifying.
Robots are
It
scary,
sounds like
bro.
it. Yeah. It sounds.
Yeah.
Bless you.
And there was this whole... It turned out that it was like an art project by... It was like his dissertation for his film class or something. But everyone thought the whole time, because there's one shot for like 1 second of just a field cut into it, and everyone thought that it was a serial killer because she would be dressed in different outfits in different shots, and they thought he was dressing her in the clothes, and the field was where he buried the bodies. And
That's weird.
there was a whole creepypasta that went with it. So anyway, someone turned it into a game, and they've released it for free, and I just have to see what that's about.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Man.
Because, like, Slender Man turned out to be a sleeper hit that then became not a sleeper because everyone played the game and figured out about it.
Yeah.
Maybe this is going to be the next Slender Man.
Yeah.
Probably not.
All right. Well.
But yeah, no, that doesn't count.
Yeah. No, you're good.
Yeah.
That'll be next
Your
week,
points
maybe.
would have went down. So.
It's glad good you didn't include that.
All right.
So,
All right. So, that being said, we're basically wrapping up then, right?
yeah.
Jordan, thank you for coming.
Yeah, for sure.
As
That was
always,
a pleasure,
much
man.
appreciated.
It was super great to be able to talk. It always is. I had the most fun, so it was super cool. And I learned hella new shit. Like, then I did not even knew. I gotta pay more. I'm subscribed to a lot of gaming new shit, but I gotta get to where y'all going, cause that shit is really cool.
Mostly Twitter and YouTube for me.
Yeah, same.
Where can people find you, listen to you?
Apple Music, Spotify, all major streaming platforms. JMAC The Dragon. I only have one thing up right now. Open Book is my album. I'll be sending that to you guys. A bit of play for that. And then, SoundCloud, Twitter, and Instagram is JMAC, JMAC_Dragon. So nothing, been kind of dry lately with life kicking my ass, but I'm hoping to get back to music soon and, putting out more content. And, I wanted to see, where can I I wanted to see, where can I pub the channel, or like, is there anything a good place that I can?
We have a new link now because the website's coming down. We moved to a new platform and all that stuff. It's really hard now because whatever people listen to us on, like, we want them to be able to listen on their own platforms, like Apple or all that.
Yeah.
But you can find like our kind of central where we initially post it at Spreaker.com/user/channel3pod.
Okay, cool. I'll get that and put that up on my sites and stuff like that. Show some love.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I really got merch.
No, we're
that's
gonna.
what I said.
I was like, bro, I would wear that, dog. I would wear that
Some
shit.
of your merch, though. I was thinking about buying some the
that'd
other
be
day.
super cool, man. I appreciate
I'm definitely
that.
going to.
But yeah, I definitely wear that
Oh
shit.
God,
Yeah.
is this it? We're gonna close
Oh,
it out
yeah,
first,
this
then
is
we'll
it.
play it.
Oh, yo, I seen this. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah?
now. Yeah.
I don't like it already.
Yeah, I don't like
Oh yeah, it's real bad. Anyway, we dropped pretty much our big plug there as well. So
So follow me if you want to on Twitter and Instagram at JoshMon. I tweet a lot of stuff. I've been
just
posting a
changed
little
my
more
shit.
here and there on Insta. That's pretty much all I got. Bailey?
I just changed my tag on Twitter.
It
to,
was
I-
Bamo.
Yeah, I changed it to TPN_Bamo. TPN is the Positively Negative. That's the new podcast I'm doing with Matt. So it's just kind of a placeholder right now because I want to try to cop Bamo, but I gotta find the motherfucker that has it. But
solid.
yeah. So that's my at Twitter and Instagram. TPN_BAEMO. And yeah, hopefully me and Matt will get that first episode up of ours, the Positively Negative podcast, soon. We're trying to do it before the end of this week, actually. So yeah, because we recorded the first episode already. He was editing it. It was pretty fun, pretty interesting to do just like more one-on-one stuff. We talked about it on there. So, but I definitely like doing both of them.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go anywhere. So
Good.
But yeah.
Because we keep dropping members like flies.
Yeah, no, I'll be around. Don't worry about that. I need to keep myself busy.
Twitter at I'm Still Tanner. That's right. Instagram at I don't remember. You can find me on the Channel 3 one. Just go to I don't even use my personal one anymore.
Damn.
Yeah.
Just go to Channel 3.
But yeah, as Tanner said, we have our new Spreaker main website, I guess you could say. If anything, just follow us on our Twitter and Insta at Channel 3 Pod.
And if you're listening to this there, check us out on like Apple or Spotify or whatever at Channel 3 Pod or Channel 3 Podcast.
All right, well, see you guys later.
Pleasure.
All right, bye.
later, nerds.